Welcome to the channel! Right now, millions of independent creators are watching their daily viewership flatline. Meanwhile, heavily funded, highly structured media empires are pulling in billions of views a month with mechanical consistency. The platform's algorithm no longer rewards a single charismatic person talking to a camera. It prioritizes the relentless output and hyper-optimized retention that only a structured corporate entity can deliver. By parsing through leaked production documents and recent algorithmic data models, we can reverse engineer exactly how these massive channels operate. We are going to walk through the exact four-step framework they use to dominate the platform. This operational blueprint defines the divide between channels facing stagnation and those scaling into multi-million-dollar media enterprises. The first step requires understanding a major back-end shift. The platform's recommendation engine has moved away from building an evergreen archive, adopting what its engineers call an explore and exploit framework. Under this system, the algorithm tests a new upload on a small seed audience. If it performs well, it exploits that success by pushing the video to millions of users, heavily prioritizing fresh uploads over older, historically stable videos. This chart shows the decay coefficient creators face. Impressions climb sharply during the explore phase, but at the 30-day mark, view velocity drops off a cliff. Because older uploads are deprioritized, creators must constantly inject new uploads to maintain a high baseline of traffic. A passive library of past work is no longer enough to keep a channel afloat. Creators have to feed the algorithm constantly or face total channel stagnation. Sustaining that kind of output requires a hyper-standardized industrial production model, pioneered by the platform's biggest channels. According to leaked internal playbooks, production never begins with a script. The creative process starts entirely with the title and thumbnail, optimizing strictly for click-through rate to set the viewer's expectations before a single frame is shot. Once the viewer clicks, the video is judged on a metric called VVSA, or viewed versus swiped away. The editing team has exactly 3 seconds to hook the audience and prove those thumbnail expectations will be met, signaling high quality to the algorithm. To prevent early drop-off, these teams engineer critical components into the video structure. These are highly protected, high-budget set pieces designed specifically to deliver a wow factor that keeps viewers from clicking away. Viral success on this scale is no longer a product of spontaneous artistic creativity. It is the strict, data-driven industrialization of viewer retention. Executing these massive, multi-million-dollar production operations requires a highly specific financial strategy to keep the enterprise funded. Creators use short-form vertical video as a top-of-funnel discovery mechanism. These fast clips capture algorithmic attention cheaply, pulling in massive numbers of new viewers. But relying solely on short-form views is an economic trap because the payout per view is incredibly low. To survive, the operation has to migrate that raw, top-of-funnel attention directly into long-form content. This diagram illustrates the hybrid funnel. When a creator pushes a viewer into a video longer than 8 minutes, they unlock the ability to place multiple mid-roll ads. This drastically increases the channel's RPM, or revenue per 1,000 views, turning casual clicks into actual profit. Raw view counts alone are a vanity metric. True survival requires a hybrid structural model that buys attention with short-form algorithms and monetizes it with long-form watch time. Once the retention and revenue engines are locked in, these companies deploy a final scaling mechanism to expand globally without incurring the cost of shooting new localized footage. They utilize multi-language audio, or MLA, to embed AI-generated dubbed tracks directly into the original video file. Channels using this feature report that up to 15% of their total watch time now comes from viewers listening in non-primary languages. Consolidating these global audiences onto a single master channel transitions the operation from a solitary American creator's blog into an international media brand with massive reach. Building an asset of this size sets up the ultimate endgame for these top media empires: institutional private equity buyouts. To finalize the acquisition, the financial sponsor gradually phases the original creator out of the videos. By slowly reducing the founder's screen time, the company proves the brand can scale autonomously, hedging against the risk of relying on a single human personality. Successful 2026 creators prioritize engineering their own obsolescence, transforming their personal brand into a standalone, sellable corporate asset. To understand the specific psychological hooks these algorithms exploit to keep viewers watching, click on the next video on your screen.
Make sure to subscribe for more adventures.